We understand that we have to come together as a team a lot much more than last season. We know last year was our first year where all the jitters are out. Everybody understands the competition level that we're playing against this year. So I think the biggest thing for us is to understand that we have to come together as a team to win in this conference.
Yeah, I think along the same lines, consistent. We've coming into fall camp, we've been a lot more consistent throughout. Knowing the plays and understanding the playbook and the system that we're put in offensively, and I think that's definitely helped us throughout the course of preparing for this upcoming season. And also our strength coach has done a phenomenal job of getting us ready, physically, and he's really put us in the right spot to be successful going into this fall camp.
Chris, how much of a difference do you see in terms of the run game and how much more of an impact it can have this year?
I feel like we are just many steps ahead of last year. Just the way the offensive line is developing holes and things of that nature, it's so much farther beyond what we were at last year. And for me also, that was my first year, and coming in my second year, I'm more familiar with the offense and everything and where the holes are going to develop. And just the way the offensive line has worked and getting into the right position, it's opening up a whole lot more this fall, and I'm very excited for this season because of that.
This question is for both of y'all. What goals as players did y'all put on yourselves to make your team better and to be successful this year?
Everybody has a different role in the program, and we all understand that. Myself individually, I think being an older guy, being here since the very beginning, I have to lead by example, lead vocally, verbally, take the team under my wing and just show them the path to the right direction. We understand we can be successful with who we have, all the work that we put in. The coaches do a great job of putting us in position. We just have to trust the process and keep pushing.
I feel like for me, being the right kind of person, like leading by example, like he said, but doing the right thing off the field too. I think that was a big thing for me, and one of my goals was I wanted to be able to show people that you can do the right thing and be successful. You don't have to follow people and do things of that nature. So.
Antoine, obviously you and Ishmael caught quite a few passes last year. You lose an Os, but how do you assess the overall talent of the wide receiver?
Our wide receiver core, personally, I believe is the best in the nation, and I think a lot of people would vouch for that. We don't only have just Ishmael and I. We have a group of talented individuals. We work hard every day. We have the best receivers coach in the nation. So I think us working hard every day, as well as the offense progressing, the defense is going to be the best defense we play all year, and we truly believe that. So I think as a receiving core, we're ready for anything that is put in front of us.
Has there been anybody that you've seen step up this offseason, step into the bowl or something?
There's nobody individually. As a group, as a core, we are much better than last year. There's a lot of people that have came far, including myself, but we feel like as a unit, we are much further than we are last year.
Last year, after the last game, the tough stretch on the schedule and the way you finished the year, Caleb Noble said after that game, we have to learn, the lessons you learn is what you have to do in the offseason to prepare. How different was this offseason? What did you learn from that end last year that you can apply now?
I think Coach told us at the end of the season last year that we ran out of gas, and the motto all off season, every time getting up early and going to workouts and busting our tails, the motto was put gas in the tank, because we just had to keep putting gas in the tank so we'd be ready for that moment, ready for that long stretch at the end, those tough opponents towards the end of our schedule, and we've just been preparing for that every day, taking a step forward, and it's been a big part in our off season, and it's going to lead to success for us later on down the road.
Well, I think we're a completely different defense from last year. I think a lot of it had to do with getting to know each other a little bit better. Having a season to play together, the 11 games we played, I think we grew a lot in that time. And having Coach Doolin come in, I think we've learned a ton, and I think we're a complete better defense as a whole than we were last year going into the year.
I think we've learned a lot of trust and discipline. We trust each other to do the right assignments. I can't try to do his assignment, that type of thing. So we're trusting each other more and just being more disciplined. We gave up some big plays last year, and that was just not being disciplined. So those are the two biggest things that I think we've overcome.
What are the differences with Coach Doolin
brings to the table? What do you guys like about his defense?
It's fun. It was fun last year. Just playing defense is fun, but we can really do anything in our defense, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of creativity, and I think we're gonna shock a lot of people.
No, I agree. There's a lot going on. Like Reggie said, defense is fun in general, and I mean we just like to hit people. That's why we're on the defensive side. But I mean, a lot's changed, but a lot's stayed the same as well. I mean, we're still going to get after it. We're still the same defense collectively, but a lot has changed.
You've gone through a full year of the Gulf South Conference now. Is there anything that surprised you, that maybe you didn't expect to run into out on the field last season that you kind of learned from,
Well, I mean, I don't know if it took us time to learn from anything. I think having the year to prepare, that most of the guys on the team were here, I think it gave us plenty of time to prepare for it. We were just excited to hit somebody other than ourselves come that first game. But I definitely think as the season went on, we became more experienced and we knew the level of play and the speed that we had to go against every game, and I think that helped a lot.
For both of you guys, what's it been like on campus now that UWF football has been established and students know what it looks like, they've seen it, they've been to games? What differences do you both detect from interaction with fellow students that maybe you didn't have last year?
People just seem to be more excited. They've been to the games, they've seen people that they know play, and that's really exciting for them. And their support, excites us and teachers too. It's really everyone at the school is just supportive and just goes back and forth. So we appreciate it.
John, you grew up you may have known that UWF was going to start a team soon.
Yes, sir.
And many of your teammates. What's this been like?
I mean, it's great being so close to home from Spanish Fort, Alabama, just 45 minutes up the road. I mean, given the community in that area, a team as well. I mean, there's other teams in the area, but I mean, having local people come down here is great. And I think the Mobile and Baldwin County area has come along too and supported the Argos, and I mean, it's been phenomenal.
What's the difference? What's the jump you have to make, talking defensively and offensively, to A, be competitive in the GSC, but then be competitive at the very top level of the GSC, the top teams? You need to make that jump.
I think we just have to be consistent and get better every day. If we can get better every day up until Missouri S&T, then I think we're going to do a great job against them. And then after that, we'll focus on the next team, just one day at a time. I think we have to just keep getting better. And, you can't have those down days. You have to eliminate those because other teams are in this conference. So.
And I think we're better prepared for that, being a more mature team than last year. I think consistency will come with that, and focusing each week and each day at a time. I think that's what we're doing now that we're a little older, and I think that'll help us a lot.
Last year, like Chris was talking about, the end of the season, you had that rough stretch, running out of gas. How did, you had a lot of good things for a first-year program, but how did the end of the year, how did that kind of impact you guys?
I mean, it gave us something to bad taste in our mouth to compete the entire off season. I mean, nobody likes to lose, and to lose like we did, it wasn't fun. And I mean, that fueled us into having a great off season and great summer, and I think it made us better in the end.
It opened our eyes to where we have to be towards the end of the season, and I think that drove us a lot this off season.
Is there a game that y'all have circled on your calendar right now that says, I need to be ready for this game, this is the game, I'm going to go 110%, although I'm sure you're going to do that for all your games. Is there one that you just have circled on your calendar?
Just looking at that first game right now. I'm just going to take one game at a time for now.
I only got 11 left, so everyone circle.
Both of you guys, came from Division I and you had that experience. What's it been like to see this program grow from the ground floor like this? Because, you were both at well-established programs, and then you were able to take this program and start from scratch as a player. What's that been like for both of you?
I mean, for me, it's been phenomenal. I mean, the atmosphere we play in, the culture that we've already created, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, we've only had a football team for 2 years now and one season, and what we've accomplished in that time, and not necessarily in wins and losses, but as a team and as a community, I mean, it's been great. And having the city of Pensacola around us, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's been a really special thing. That was one of the reasons I came here. And, this doesn't happen every day. So to see this program be a part of something at the very beginning, it means a lot. So.
How have y'all grown as football players since arriving at UWF?
I've changed a lot. Coach Shinnick is a great mentor and a great leader, and I'll just try to become a better person since I've been here. And I think I'm on the way to doing that, Take it one day at a time. Just find the little things you can do better each day.
Yeah, not only becoming a better person, but a football player as well. And, Coach Crutch, my position coach, has worked a lot with me and working out kinks and stuff, the problems that I have still. And, I think I'm a way better football player than 2 years ago, definitely.